For this query, let's consider the possible options that we want to that we can potentially have with a combination of two different locations, corn syrup being yes or no, and artificial sweetener being yes or no. So those are the three fields you're going to need for criteria for this query. The location from any of the tables that have location in it, or location ID in it, corn syrup from the root beer brand table, and artificial sweetener from the root beer brand table. Both of the last two are yes/no fields. Location is a text field. So if we create this little 2x2x2 table that lists the locations and then whether there's corn syrup, not corn syrup, artificial sweetener, or not artificial sweetener, that gives us 8 combinations. And so if I apologize for those who have a hard time with colors, but hopefully this will help clarify it. So these column right here, this first column and this third column, those are the options of root beers that have corn syrup in them in this table. This top row is those that have artificial sweeteners available in them. And then if I kind of put them together and label it, then we can see that this box right here has both corn syrup and artificial sweetener. That's represented by mug root beer. This box has only artificial sweetener, no corn syrup. This one has corn syrup and no artificial sweeteners. And this one has neither corn syrup nor artificial sweeteners. And then the same pattern applies for location 2. So what we really want is we don't want location 2 in our results. We only want those for location 1. So we have to include a criteria that will only get location 1. Now we also don't want those that show up that have neither the artificial sweetener nor corn syrup. So what we really are looking for is we're really looking for these 3 boxes. Okay, a combination of criterion that will allow us to capture where corn syrup is both both corn syrup and artificial sweetener, or just either of those 2 options. Now, the challenge with this is that we can't actually capture all 3 of these combinations, the artificial sweetener only and the corn syrup only in location 1. And there's my son in the background. We can't capture those by a single row of criteria. We have to use multiple rows. Now we can capture them. We could write a criteria row for each one of these 3 boxes. Okay, and that's an option. You could do that. Or you can also write a criteria row that will capture this set, the artificial sweeteners, and whether there is corn syrup or not, and then the corn syrup, whether there's artificial sweeteners or not, and that will capture all 3 of those boxes. And so what you need to do is you need to use multiple criteria rows, because each criteria row will allow you to capture 1 box worth of information if it's written correctly. And you need to carefully capture it so that we get all 3 of these boxes for only location 1 and not location 2. And the multiple rows video will also help with crafting using those 3 fields in order to create a query of results that will get you what you want. Now be careful on this. You will probably also need to use the concept of group by versus where. So check out that video if you're not sure how to use group by versus where in order to make this work.